Hello everyone, happy Saturday. I hope your weekend is going well. It's Doug back with the Tualatin Public Library's Saturday evening trivia. Here to bring you 3 more rounds, 8 questions each for your trivia pleasure. Okay, so as usual, I'm going to read you all the questions and then let you pause the video or do what you need to do to get prepared because I'm going right into the answers. So round 1 is called before and after, and this one's a little strange. Essentially, I'm going to read you a phrase, and then the answer is going to be 2 phrases that share a word in the middle, and I'll give you an example so it makes more sense. A classic candy bar that's a female Supreme Court justice, and the answer would be Baby Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Baby Ruth and Ruth Bader Ginsburg smashed together, not literally. Okay, so if that gives you an example of what we're doing, I'm going to get right into it with number 1. A pugilist's equipment for storing your maps in the car. A pugilist's equipment for storing your maps in the car. Number 2. A nursery rhyme waterspout crawler who's a Marvel crime fighter. And number 3, site of the U.S. Military Academy from which a shot is fired at very close range. Number 4, the silver and black football team is cast in the first Indiana Jones movie. Number 5, Arkansas capital that's a big stone between Spain and Morocco. And number 6, a vodka and tomato juice drink turns into a Texas-based cosmetics giant. And number 7, bonus work in school that nets you a piece of plastic from Visa. Number 8, what the bombs were doing in The Star-Spangled Banner and a sensible product from Febreze. Okay, there's round 1. And if you need to go back and re-listen to it, be my guest, because now we go round 2. In round 2, all about Sean Connery, just passed away, so I whipped up a little trivia about the man. Number 1, Sean Connery starred in this 1986 fantasy film about a group of immortal warriors that must battle each other for supremacy. What was the name of the movie? And number 2, Sean Connery was born in the capital city of Scotland. What is it? What's the capital of Scotland? Number 3, Sean Connery's breakout role, of course, James Bond, and he was in the first James Bond film. What was it? The first James Bond film that Sean Connery was in. Okay, number 4. Sean Connery turned down the role of this Tolkien wizard, saying he didn't understand the script and he didn't want to spend over a year filming in New Zealand. I don't know why anyone wouldn't want to spend a year in New Zealand, but whatever. The wizard. Number 5. Sean Connery starred as Captain Marco Ramius in this Tom Clancy adaptation. Alright, number 6. Apparently he had an affinity for capital cities because Sean Connery passed away at the ripe old age of 90 at his home in the Bahamian capital, so the capital of the Bahamas. What is it? The name of the city. Okay, and going back to the movies, he played Colonel Arbuthnot in this Agatha Christie adaptation. Sean Connery, what was it? Agatha Christie adaptation. And number 8, The Rock, the 1996 Michael Bay action thriller. Sean Connery and his elite squadron breaking into this infamous prison. What is it in The Rock? Okay, number 8. So number 8 is food name game, and I have some questions about strange foods, foods with weird names, names in foreign languages, things like that. Here's number 1. You'll pick it up. This French dish consists of cooked land snails often served with garlic butter. French dish, cooked land snails. And number 2, this rare delicacy translates into fat liver in French. Fat liver in French. Number 3, an Italian dish consisting of a piece of grilled bread, usually topped with chopped tomatoes and some olive oil and a little bit of cheese. And number 4, another French word. This one describes an appetizer consisting of raw vegetables with a dipping sauce. Sometimes the vegetables are whole, sometimes they're chopped up. What is it? Number 5, caviar, the delicacy consisting of salt-cured roe or eggs, comes from a particular family of fish, a type of fish. What type of fish produces caviar? And number 6, what are Rocky Mountain oysters actually? What are they? They're not oysters, that's your tip. Okay, number 7, gotta throw it back, Sean Connery, Scottish dish consisting of a sheep's organs diced, mixed with herbs, and cooked in the skin of the sheep's stomach. And number 8, another question about caviar, but this one is about Texas caviar. Namely, what is it? What is Texas caviar, the main ingredient that the dish is based around? Okay, so there you have it. There are your questions. So go ahead and pause the video, do what you need to do. If you want, I can hang out for a little bit, think about Sean Connery some more. Okay, answers, before and after. Pugilist's equipment for storing your maps in the car, boxing glove compartment. A nursery rhyme waterspout crawler who's a Marvel crime fighter, Itsy Bitsy Spider-Man. Number 3, U.S. military academy from which a shot is fired at very close range, West Point Blank. And silver and black football team cast in the first Indiana Jones movie, Oakland Raiders of the Lost Ark. That would be quite a crossover. I would love to see that. Arkansas capital, also a big stone between Spain and Morocco, Little Rock of Gibraltar. And number 6, vodka tomato juice drink turns into a Texas-based cosmetics giant, Bloody Mary K. And bonus work in school gets you a piece of plastic from Visa, extra credit card. And what the bombs were doing in the Star-Spangled Banner, and a product from Febreze, bursting in air freshener. And round 2, Sean Connery, 1986 fantasy film about a group of immortal warriors, Highlander. There can only be one. And Sean Connery was born in the capital of Scotland. What is it? It's Edinburgh. And his breakout role is James Bond in the film Dr. No. Dr. No. And Sean Connery famously turned down the role of Gandalf the Wizard. I would have really liked to have seen that. That would have been pretty funny. And plays Captain Marco Ramius in this Tom Clancy adaptation, Hunt for Red October. And he passed away in the Bahamian capital, which is Nassau. And he played Colonel Arbuthnot in Murder on the Orient Express, the Agatha Christie thriller murder mystery. And in The Rock, they're trying to break into Alcatraz, also known as The Rock, nickname for it. Okay, food. French dish, cooked snails, escargot. French dish means fat liver, foie gras, goose liver or duck liver. Italian dish, grilled piece of bread, covered in tomatoes, bruschetta, some people say bruschetta, pretty tasty. And a French word to describe an appetizer of raw veggies with some sauce, typically ranch, although I don't know if that's traditional, a crudité. And caviar comes from sturgeon. That's the family of fish, sturgeon. And Rocky Mountain oysters, they are bull testicles. I've never had it. I'm morbidly curious. And of course, the Scottish dish, it's super famous, haggis. And what is Texas caviar? It's a salad of which the primary ingredient it's built around is black-eyed peas. So there you have it. There is your Saturday Tualatin Library trivia for the week. Hope everyone is having a great weekend. I will be back next week with 3 more rounds, and in the meantime, have fun, stay happy, stay safe, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.